Yes, I am talking about my generation today. The Who, you may say, if you understand the musical reference. Otherwise, just know I am focusing on those pesky millennials, and more specifically, the enclave known as the Democratic Socialists of America, who held a convention fully encompassing what they want to do to tear down this country. In the wake of all the tragedy last week, I waited to comment on the asininity for this week. So get ready, put on your pajama pants, and check your point of personal privilege. I'm Katie Petrick, and this is Healthy Republic. Yes, check your point of personal privilege before you dare speak. That's the message sent not loud and clear because of sensory issues, so it was sent silently, with hands in the air, at the Democratic Socialists of America convention.
Quick point of privilege, quick point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Just want to say, can we please keep the chatter to a minimum? I'm one of the people who's very, very prone to sensory overload. There's a lot of whispering and chatter going on. It's making it very difficult for me to focus. Please, can we just, I know we're all fresh and ready to go, but can we please just keep the chatter to a minimum? It's affecting my ability to focus. Thank you.
Thank you, comrade.
So that guy said guy, and not even 5 seconds later, a red-haired and red-dressed wearing dude ran up to the microphone because he was utterly triggered.
Point of personal privilege.
Yes.
Please do not use gendered language to address everyone.
Yes. WTF is exactly the response on her face. Oh, I mean on the speaker's face. I don't want to misgender her. The speaker, sorry. And so began the convention and what is about to come in this video and podcast because they intentionally made it public for the world to see.
We are live streaming. The press are here. We are before the world, and we want to put the foot of socialism forward, in the best way possible and create more socialists.
Like socialism, this will be proven to be not a good choice. The DSA convention was held in Atlanta, Georgia on August 1, 2, 3, 4, presumably because August is the holiday month for the European comrades, and because 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't involve counting past the number 5. Don't underestimate the power of simplicity. The convention theme this year was, We Have a World to Win. It kicked off with welcoming activities, as all conventions should. You could attend a progressive pub crawl, listen to protest folk singers like Phil Oakes, though he would not be woke enough for today's left's non-standards. Or how about enjoying a night listening to electronic DJ Chrome Chomsky? Like Noam Chomsky, but Chrome. And after all that fun, catch a drag show. Just so everyone knows, again this week, I took a metaphorical bullet for you, the people, the squad who isn't fueled by pure hate and contempt for anything Americana. I waded through one of the live streams of the DSA, the one which featured Linda Sarsour. You know her, the anti-Semitic Women's March and Black Lives Matter leader who chums around with fellow anti-Semites, Representatives Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib. I watched the available live stream of the convention for you, to bring you all that is awful. Oh, did it disappoint in many ways, but not in pure silliness.
Hello, comrades. My name is Ashkan Jahangiri. I use he, him pronouns.
Hello, fellow human beings. My name is Katie, and I am clearly using she, her, hers pronouns because I am a female, and that doesn't just change because I believe in unicorns.
Fun fact about unicorns, they don't actually swim. They just sink right to the bottom.
The socialists did ask the proper question for their end goals.
How can we bring thousands more, millions more into the organized class struggle?
That's easy. We'll all be struggling if any of their policies are actually implemented in full. Thing is, they don't even know. They are so confused that in their own political platform update on their website, they talk about what they adopted as a policy platform in 2017. But then it had to get changed, and then they realized they must commit to a longer process, and so they delayed it for the 2019 convention. And now it's pushed back to 2021, when they may be ready to adopt a platform so they know what they're fighting for. Because as they state, it is Medicare for all, but also Green New Deal, universal rent control, and mass incarceration, and on it goes. Two main things they did know about the purpose of the convention was extravagant food and security. This convention, for being all about equality, really pushed to have every member well fed at the tune of more than $327,000 for a 4-day convention. The entire convention expense breakdown, posted on their website, was more than $846 $1,000, with 44% going toward food costs. I never realized sprouts and tofu cost that much money. And on top of that, the income for the convention was estimated at just $381,000, not even making up half of the costs. That's socialism in a nutshell. But more importantly, they took very seriously the safety of the comrades when they had the security officer, or something, whatever he was called, speak to the crowd.
The truth is, I'm not the leader of security here. Y'all are. Everybody is responsible for the collective security, safety, and everyone's needs being met here.
Somehow I'm struggling to imagine any one of them protecting anyone, even themselves. Danger! Being serious for a moment, the safety guy's main point about safety was actually reminding his comrades that some of them are disabled. His word choice.
First of all, in this room, I see that no one's clapping for me. It could be because I'm not engaging, but it also is because everyone's doing this. And that's really important, because those loud bursts of noise, even though this is a noisy space, when we can do something like reducing that, that's really important. So please don't clap, shoot up these. And additionally with the noise issue, like avoid hissing, avoid waving banners, right? If you don't know what to do, show up these.
Throw them up! But then it got real stupid and smelly.
We have quiet rooms that are available. There's a range of options of these, right? On 7, there's one that has video but no sound, if you still want to be able to observe the convention, but the sound is an issue. There's also on Piedmont 8, a completely quiet room. One thing to note there, please don't go into that space with anything that's like an aggressive scent, for instance, right? Because that's going to be difficult for people.
And then the truth came out about the best method of security.
Don't talk to cops. Don't talk to MAGA. Oh, we're almost there. Just but thank you.
Oh, point of personal privilege?
Could someone please run a mic to the comrade in the jean jacket, of which there are many?
Me? After seeing all the convention excerpts, I feel compelled to recite to you the national director's message, because Maria Svart knows just what it means to be an independent, well-adjusted American citizen, proud of her points of personal privilege. Let me channel the best parts of Svart's message. We gather in a moment of tremendous danger. Trump, with the help of the religious right, wishes to transform the country into a white ethno-state while gutting public services we all count on. Our military and polluting multinational corporations are sending us hurtling towards climate crisis and potential extinction. Yet, we also gather in a time of new hope. Bernie Sanders, with the help of millions of us in the streets and in voting booths, has transformed the political conversation in this country. This weekend, we will decide how to strengthen ourselves so we can win. Our choice is between socialism or barbarism. Let's do this. In solidarity, Maria Svart. And with that inspiring message to send the comrades into the convention, there was only one thing left to do.
Everyone, we're going to start voting, so let's take a deep breath. Great.
No, you're great.
What are we actually talking about at this point?
That was the most honest question asked at the entire convention. Here's the deal. These adult children have been quite spoiled in life, but you can't just laugh at them and write them off as harmless, because they are a harm unto themselves and all of us moving forward. There are actual atrocities happening in this world they claim to care about, but they cannot make the connection to the true privilege that exists in being in America. The people who care more about freedom in America are people in Hong Kong right now who actually understand what communist regimes look like and how they treat their comrades.
And the rocket's red glare, the bombs are singing there, get it through the night. That our flag was still there.
That's simply amazing. Meanwhile, here in the United States, we have this.
Arise, ye prisoners of starvation. Arise, ye wretched of the earth.
But it's not just on these socialist children. Trust me, plenty of it is on them. But our older generations raised these kids and did nothing to steer them from this nonsense. They either let them run wild or encouraged their precious snowflakes, all the while not paying attention to what their education actually became. Because also at the convention was Cecily Myert Cruz, Vice President of the United Teachers Los Angeles National Education Association, a teacher who is a proud socialist Democrat teaching elementary children in the second largest school district in the country, and encouraging teachers to strike Red for Ed. As I always say, we must all do better. We must all be better. If you have the knowledge, share the knowledge. It's blatantly clear these adult children have been miseducated and allowed to run wild with their points of personal privilege. So use that American privilege and show them the better way. Until next time, stay healthy, America.